Hello everyone, today I want to show you a quick hack on how to create really great titles and headings for your presentations using Bitmoji. In order for this to work, you need to have already installed the Chrome extension for Bitmoji. On your slides, you're going to see it on the upper right hand corner. So you click on it. And the beautiful thing about it is that you can type any word and it will give you the word. Okay, so let's say that I want to tell my students to evaluate, right? Okay, so let's say that I like this font. So I'm going to drag it. Okay, here I'm not really interested in my picture. So I'm going to double click it. That's going to allow you to crop it. You can double click it, or you can use this little icon where it says crop image. So I'm going to cut my picture out because right now I'm just really interested in the words. And crop it. Oops. And the reason that I like to crop it is because when you resize it, it just looks better. Okay, so then you double click again, and so there now you have this really fancy title. You can stretch it. It pretty much maintains the integrity of the title, the words. Okay, so now let me show you another really cool trick. Okay, so I have fancy fonts, but now I want to pop out even more. So I am going to insert a shape, and I really like to use this rounded corner, rounded rectangle, and then just kind of size it to the size of the word. And you want to change the color. So to change the color is this little bucket, feel the color. And since I remember that the letters were purple, I'm going to try like a yes. Okay, and then you have to right click on the shape. You want to send it to the back, so order backward, not completely to the back, but backward. And then look at that. Now you have this very beautiful fancy title that you can use for your heading, the cover of the slide. You can downsize it, play around with it. The title the same way. Right, and so now you have this really fancy words that really pop out. If you're going to be using the words and you want to move them around, you can group. So highlight both and then right click and group. And so the next time you move it, it moves it all together because you already grouped it. Okay, so let's go back and add another word. You can even add your name to it because it'll accept any word except the accent, because I already tried it. So let's say, okay, I want to use, let me see, this one. So same thing, see how the words are very different. I'm going to right click it if I'm not interested in using the picture. Same thing, you crop the words, right click again to the picture. And now I really like how it's curvy, and I love the way that it looks. I can leave it like that. I can stretch it. I can make it a little bit bigger, and for the most part it maintains the integrity of the font, the letters. They don't look too distorted. If you can make it way too big, then yeah, it kind of loses its appeal, because then it'll look kind of blurry. So get it to the size that you want, right? And then again, if you want to add a little fancy background, again, go to insert and then shape. Once again, I'm very partial to the rounded rectangle. You can also use a rectangle square. Okay, so I want to cover it over the word. I want to change the color. This time I want to make it red. And then you have to send it to the back. So right click, order, and then send backwards. And then just look how pretty that looks, right? It really makes the words pop, and then you can resize it however you want. If it looks too blurry, you can minimize it. Yeah, for this one, that's a good size. And then again, you continue resizing it so that it matches and looks pretty. And then if you want to use it again and move it around a lot, you group them together. So highlight it both, group, and then now when I move it, it moves all the same way, right? Okay, so now I'm going to show you what happens if you want to use a picture. So I'm going to go ahead and add. I'm going to show you how to use a picture but change the words. Okay, so let's say that I really like, let's see, or one that you know you're going to use a lot. Okay, so let's see, okay, let's say that I want to use this one. Let's just say I want to use that picture, right? Hidden books, but I don't really like what it says. So I'm going to double click to crop it. This time I'm going to get rid of the words. And then I'm going to crop it. Hey. Come on. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to crop the words out because I don't really want to use those words. And then instead, let's say that I want to use, I'm going to say, read this, and that's what I want to use. So I look at the font and see which one I like. Well, this one looks interesting, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to drag it down, and then now I am going to double click again. I'm going to crop the picture out because I don't really want to use that picture. I just want to use the words. Double click to get rid of the crop. And then now I can put it below here. And I'm going to crop it some more so I can get rid of that white space. Okay, and then now I'm going to stretch it. And then I'm going to group them together. So highlight the picture and this, and then I'm going to group. And then now I can use it, move it around as I like. You can resize it accordingly. And if I know that I really want to use this a lot for further projects or slides, then I can right click and I can group it or copy and paste. If you snip it and then save it into PowerPoint and then save it as a picture, and then when you can use it, you have it readily available at for letter use. Also, let's say that you are in Bitmoji and you like a particular picture with the words in it. So then, okay, since we were talking about Hispanic Heritage Month, let's say that I really want to use that. If you right click on it, you can save the picture, save it as, because the next time you search for it, the right words and pictures may not appear. Okay, so that is one really cool way to add pizzazz to your presentation, and you can make the titles look pretty, and they can pop. Another quick way to do that is if you go to add-ons. I already downloaded this. You would have to download it. Just go to add-ons, Magic Rainbow Unicorn. I'm gonna start, and then here I'm going to type. I'm gonna insert text, and then I'm gonna say Friday. And if you start Magic Rainbow, highlight the word that you want to use. and then start the magic rainbow. And then now you have the rainbow words. Let me make it bigger. And if I want it to pop out even more, I'm going to insert another shape around it again. And you can use your preference, whatever you want. Since I know that the words are colored, I'm going to choose the background, maybe black. Once again, don't forget to send it to the back. And then look at that. That just looks so pretty, and it only took a few seconds to change it. And of course, you can downsize it however you want. But now you have the fonts, and it looks colorful, and it looks really, really good. Okay, so now another quick reminder, in case you missed the training on how to add this slide. Let's say that you're ready to publish your slide. So go to publish to the web, embed it. I always like to start mine. So I'm going to start the slideshow, publish, hit OK. Control C to copy. We're going to copy the HTML embed code. And then now I'm going to go to my sandbox Schoology course. I'm going to add a page. And then I'm going to switch to HTML, Control V to paste. Make sure you insert it into the thing. Let's give it a title, let's just say text. And create. So then you gotta open it. It's gonna look like that. So it's already in your Schoology. Look how pretty it is, right? The words really pop. And then it's there. So that's how you would incorporate it into Schoology by publishing it to the web. Okay guys, I hope this was helpful, and good luck creating fancy text. Talk to you soon.